All right, so I wanted to show you a couple games. I decided to do this instead of doing Marco Polo. This first one is tick times tack times toe, or multiplication, tic-tac-toe, whatever. It is just like tic-tac-toe. You're trying to get, 3 in a row. The numbers on the bottom here are the factors that you will multiply. So so it's two people take turns. So one person goes and, like, I know I've got these little discs on the board here. Paper clips usually work, or anything like that would be fine if you're playing on paper. So we take turns. One person goes and, like, this is probably the most important rule is you can only move one chip or paper clip, whatever you're using, at a time. So first person goes, and they do, they put on 6, whatever. That's done. Their turn is done. Okay. And the next one goes 4. So you multiply these two because they're factors. So 6 times 4 is 24. So anywhere on the board there's a 24, you can choose. But this is the other important rule. You don't get them all. You only get one of them. So you have to pick one of them. So whether it's this 24 or that one or this one or this one. Okay, so I'll choose that one. And then O's are that one, whatever. Okay, so next person goes, and again, only move one chip, don't move both. So we'll do this, 4 times 5. So that's 20, obviously. So they're going to go with this 20. Okay. And then, yes, you can do both on the same. That would just multiply the same number. 4 times 4 is 16. So maybe they'll take, where is it? Here. So you just keep going back and forth like that. So I'll kind of just play a few extra rounds here. I'm just going to kind of circle, like, kind of speed up time, so to speak. What have you. That's a nice X. Okay, so when it's, person, so what do I need? So I know I moved 2, but I'm kind of moving it along a little bit here. So let's say it's green's turn. They moved 1 disc. So it's now 5 times 6. So they would maybe probably choose this one. So they've got tic-tac-toe 3 in a row here. They don't win the whole game. They just win that square. So they, like, would maybe put a big X across that square. Okay. Maybe as they play, you go and maybe O wins this square. So O would get this square. Okay. And so you keep playing until you get tic-tac-toe on the whole entire board, not just one of the small ones. Okay. So that's how that game works. It's fun because there's a lot of strategy involved. It takes a while. It's not like over too quickly. In watching kids play this over years, it does seem like if you just constantly play defense, you tend to just end up with a bunch of cats games. So, some strategy of sacrificing a square here or there kind of thing comes into play. So that's multiplication tic-tac-toe. The other one I wanted to show you is the product game. Maybe you remember this from when you were in 5th grade, Jess. I don't remember if we did this one. I'm guessing we did, but who knows. So this game, it's similar to the tic-tac-toe in that you've got these down here that you're going to be multiplying together. It's also similar in that you can only move one chip at a time, paperclip, whatever. But the goal of this game is to get 4 in a row, vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. So, one person goes 4 and then 2. So 4 times 2 obviously is 8. So, they'll get that. And then, 4 times 8 is 32. So, color in 32. And you keep going until, one person gets 4 in a row, or maybe you fill in the whole board and you get a cats game. If I do, let's say I move it to 1 times 8, that's already taken. So you can't do that. You have to move the paper clips or, whatever you're using somewhere else. You can't take something that's already been taken by somebody else. Okay. The paper copy that I'm going to give you, the product game, has 2 on the front, 2 on the back, because it does go a little quicker. So that way we're not wasting a lot of paper. So when you see like 2 side by side on the same piece of paper, it's not because you're like one player's on one board, one player's on the other board. It's just so you can play 2 games without having to use a brand new piece of paper. All right. Hope that goes well. Hope tutoring goes well. I think you two are a great match. So thanks for helping out. I know it's going to help her a lot.